10 terrifying American animals. Excited to see what we got with this and see what animals he's got on his list. Before we do get into this, I appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Let's check this out, man.
A lot of you guys laughed hysterically when I was alone in the woods in North Carolina, scared for my life because of all the terrifying animals.
Okay.
In today's episode, I'm going to be explaining exactly why I was terrified and some of the most terrifying animals you have in America. That's coming right up after this.
Already.
Hello everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to today's episode. It is great to see you here. My name is Sean and I'm a YouTube filmmaker from Edinburgh in Scotland, and in today's episode we're talking about scary American animals.
Scary.
I've spent quite a lot of time in the United States over the last few years. I went on an Exploring American Values tour with the United States Embassy a few years back. Absolutely loved it. And since then I've been back many times before. New York, New Orleans, Florida, North Carolina. And I hope to be able to come back very soon after this whole crazy virus situation is over and see more places. That is going to happen. So thank you for being here. It's great to speak to you as always. If you're new to my channel, join the 20% Club. The 20% Club is the 20% of people who have clicked subscribe on my channel and who are part of the family. So make sure if you're new, join the 20% Club, hit the subscribe button and you'll be in.
Join the 20% Club.
When I was in North Carolina in October last year, there was a clip that a lot of people went and laughed at me about, I'll be honest, and I'd probably deserve laughter about. But I was alone in the woods in the Blue Ridge Mountain Range. I heard some rustling, and I thought, you know what, there are a lot of bears here. I have never seen a bear in my life, and I've heard too many stories. Stories of things that have gone wrong, and I was unarmed, and I know that in these types of places, you probably should be armed. And I freaked out. I was looking around me thinking, what if a bear came out? What if a mountain lion came out now and had me? I would be in massive trouble.
Yo.
To refresh your memory, the link to that video is down below, but to refresh your memory, I'm going to play that clip right now for your amusement. I'm a little bit nervous right now because on this ridge, right at the top of the mountain here, all kinds of animals, which I'm really scared of because we don't have them in the UK. I'm kind of wishing I had some kind of protective weapon on me right now.
Wait, hold up. Is he holding a stick for defense? Hey, listen, get better, like a bigger stick than that. That's tiny.
Protective weapon on me right now. Maybe an axe or other things. I don't feel that safe. There's bears here. I've never seen a bear in my life, right?
Oh, that'd be so scary, bro. There
are bears. Mountain lions. I'm speaking loudly so that they can hear me.
Hey, is that good to speak up? Is that good? Like, if there's bears and mountain lions, is that good to speak up? Raise your voice.
I hear the rustling in the woods there. It is literally freaking me out. The only weapon, the only thing I've got to protect me here right now, guys, is this camera. So any of these animals
we're gonna conk it. Wait, what's
want to pop out the woods and start something, they want to square off, you better believe it, you'll be seeing this camera getting hurled at a big angry bear.
What is that?
And then all you'll see in the distance is me running for my life. We do not have dangerous animals in Scotland. I ain't going to be lunch. Any little sound in the woods there freaks me out. I don't like being alone here.
Wait, is you sure that's not
unarmed? Wind? Well, not out of the woods yet. Literally not out of the woods. Anyway, I can see the gates for our lodge right in front of me. We're here.
Oh, you're fine. You're all good. You made it.
Home. I feel safe now.
Run!
Haha.
Imagine he pans the camera back round, there's the bear just following him.
It's funny, right? A lot of the questions that came through after that clip were people saying, don't you have dangerous animals in Scotland? And the truth is we don't.
Nope.
We don't have predators, and a lot of you guys will be surprised by that. I know you'll be surprised. We don't have dangerous animals in Scotland. We don't have apex predators. We don't have any predators, really, apart from humans. But in terms of animals, there's nothing that could...
Yeah, we ain't got no mountain lions or bears, bro. We ain't got none of those big animals that can attack you, or alligators, or anything, bro. We got rabbits and squirrels.
Really do you severe damage apart from maybe one or two things, but really nothing compared to America. That's why if I go out in the wilderness in Scotland, I am totally safe. Nothing's going to happen to me, nothing bad. But United States of America, that simply is not the case, right? Maybe, is it? I don't know. We have foxes, very small animals that can't hurt anyone, really. We have wild cats, but really they're the size of domestic cats. They're not going to hurt you. Obviously, like I said, that's not the case in America. So I want to run through some of the things to prove my point,
honestly, the only thing that's probably going to hurt you in the UK is a deer. And that's like if you've run it over with your car and you get in a car accident.
We don't have any of these things that you guys do that are absolutely terrifying to a person like me who's never been to America and never seen these things before from Scotland. And I'm going to be leaving the most deadly animals on the list until the very end. Okay. Number one, and this might actually be one of the most scary, but maybe not the most deadly, is the grizzly bear. I have seen videos of these things roaring. That's terrifying. Look at it. It's like a massive beast, and this thing stands about 15 foot tall. One swipe of that thing's paw.
Yo, listen, how many of you guys have like came across a bear? Like you're head to head with a bear? If you have, let me know what you did in that situation.
And it's game over. And apparently they run double the speed of a human. Like, what chance do you have?
That is mad.
I can't imagine living in a place that has those things.
Nah.
I mean, I think it's beautiful. I love nature, by the way. Let me just get out that first
America's
of all.
that big,
I love
you probably
nature.
don't come
I
across
love
them a lot.
nature, diversity, and I love animals. All animals, right? And I think it's absolutely amazing, incredible, and beautiful that you have these animals in America.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's one
for
of the
sure.
things. One of the reasons I want to come back and explore, because I want to see them more, actually. So let me just put that out there. First,
Wait, you want to come to an alligator like face to face? I'm happy to see like the dangerous animals on the screen, bro. I don't want to see them in person. I'm all good. It would be cool, like maybe at a zoo or something, but like a wild one, and I'm not about to get eaten up, bro. I'm all good, man.
first of all,
I don't want it.
I mean, is there anybody in history that's ever managed to fight off one of these grizzly bears?
Oh, there will be.
Once it's in a tantrum?
Yeah,
I would
there will.
suspect not many. I'm not
Yo,
sure
I bet you there's some crazy Americans, bro, that's fought them off, dude.
how far these things roam, but I don't want to be in a place where there is a chance of a grizzly bear getting my ass. Now, there's the black bears as well. They're smaller, obviously, but they're apparently more deadly.
Right.
2, crocodiles and alligators. When I was in New Orleans last year, we went to the bayou, the swamp. And I was thinking, I don't know why I thought this, but I always thought in the news, from seeing pictures of these things, that these crocodiles that you guys have are pretty small little things.
Okay.
The crocodile, not
They're
the crocodile,
massive.
the alligators that we saw in the swamp in New Orleans were absolutely giant. These things, one gulp,
Mad.
and your whole body would be gone, disappeared forever.
Bro, honestly, I'm trying to think now, bro. Like, if I actually came across an alligator in the wild, bro, my heart will literally fall out of my ass. Like, bro, I would be so scared.
I mean, I dare
man.
say there are stories of these alligators actually taking humans and taking them into the water. I don't know.
Mad.
But you don't want to mess with them, surely. Like, that is...
Yo, don't people in like Florida will like wake up one day, look out in the back garden, like your backyard, and there's an alligator just chilling there, bro?
a prehistoric animal
That's
you guys
crazy.
have in your country, and it looks scary. To see those things up close at New Orleans was an amazing, amazing experience. Absolutely loved it.
Oh wait, does he see them here? Oh, I'd be so scared.
So cool.
Oh my, yo. No, I'd be thinking, bro, he's gonna knock the boat over. We're all dead. Nah, look at that.
That was
Look at that. Oh my God, look at it. Wow. I just don't know what I'd be like in person. Like on the screen, like it looks small, but I know it's massive. Oh my God. It don't look real,
That was
bro.
one of the best experiences I think I've had in years. I absolutely friggin' loved that.
That's
Beautiful animal,
mad.
really. But wow, we don't have anything like that in Scotland. And there, by the way, is a farmed alligator that I brought back with me from Louisiana in the bayou. Sustainable farming, so I'm not worried about sustainability and all that kind of stuff. And I actually ate blackened alligator when I was out there as well, and let me tell you, it was delicious. 3, you might think I'm being a bit silly here, right? But this is serious. Spiders. We have a lot of spiders in the UK in general.
Right,
a lot.
we do.
Scotland, if you go to bed at night, especially in autumn when the summer's coming down, it's getting a bit cooler, you're going to find spiders in your room, right? A lot of them, right? They come in to get out the cold. But they're not venomous. We don't have venomous spots. We don't have venomous spiders in Scotland that would do any harm to humans.
I think we do have venomous spiders in the UK, but they're just so rare. I'm pretty sure I've seen somewhere that we do have, like, you know, the odd one. I don't know.
In
bro.
the United States of America, though,
We don't have
however,
many.
you have brown recluse spiders. A bite from one of them might mean you have to have your blooming arm amputated.
That's
And
mad.
then there's a black widow, and we all know what that could do to you. I have nightmares about
Mad.
black widows, and I'll tell you what, when I was in North Carolina, I was checking under my pillow every single night. I was checking in my shoes as well. Number 4, mountain lions, also known as cougars. I can't, like, it's just
Cougars.
fascinating to me that you have mountain lions.
Yeah, that is, bro. I always forget that you guys have mountain lions. I always forget, bro.
I
Every time.
absolutely love that. I know they're in California, and I know they're in various other parts of the United States of America, right? But this thing is literally like a tiger or a lion, maybe
That's
slightly
so
a bit
cool.
smaller, but a proper big cat that would be quite capable to take on a human. And in fact, there's been lots of stories of mountain lions attacking humans. I remember the story very
that
clearly
happen a
last
lot?
year of a man who was fortunate enough to fight off a mountain lion when it attacked him from behind, grabbed him by the neck, when he was running, I think in California.
Oh.
But he managed to put his weight around on top of the thing and suffocate the actual mountain lion, which was an incredible feat. It was a small mountain lion, half the size it could grow to.
Yo, how you telling the people a story, bro, where mountain lions grabbed your neck and you suffocated some? What?
If it was big, if it was full size, he would have had no chance. And there's been various stories of people who have been attacked, cyclists who've been dragged off their bike by mountain lions. Like I said, in Scotland, we do have wild cats, but they're the size of a domestic cat.
They're tiny.
They cannot hurt you.
They're tiny.
And in fact, they're very rare to even see the things. They don't like humans, but mountain lions is a top apex predator which roams your lands, which roams your trails.
Yo, you guys have some crazy dangerous animals, bruh.
Amazing. Number 5, and I think this one is quite fascinating. You've got coyotes. Now, I don't really fully get what a coyote is. It is like a big dog, obviously.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm being stupid. I was thinking, what is a coyote? It is a big dog. It's a big dog.
Like a wolf. We in Scotland and in the UK have a lot of foxes, but from my impression, foxes are about half the size of a coyote. A coyote is much more like a wolf. And there's been lots of stories of coyotes taking pets.
Yeah, see, that's what I've heard about coyotes. Aren't they really annoying for taking pets from backyards?
I actually remember there was a YouTuber called Logan Paul in LA last year. In the middle of LA, coyotes jumped over his big security fence.
Oh, I remember that.
And took his dog and ate it. That's quite bizarre and scary. I mean, I don't know. Can they hurt humans?
Are
they big enough for that? I mean, it looks like a kind of halfway between a fox and a wolf. Like I said, we've got foxes in the UK. Very rarely will they ever attack a human. In fact, they mostly just want food. But they're not. Foxes are not really big enough to take pets in the UK. They might take a cat if it was sick or injured. But
there would be dogs out there that could actually destroy foxes, bro. The fox will go try to take the dog, and the dog would destroy the fox.
Cat is more likely to beat off a fox, to be honest. So to think that you guys are basically a small wolf running around your cities, I think is pretty crazy. 7. This is where things get a bit ugly, right? Gila monster. Just the name of a Gila monster alone is fascinating. It looks bizarre and beautiful, like from another planet, to be honest with you. What's a Gila monster? And I know lizards, but I never really knew that lizards are poisonous. Right? A lizard is something that you can hold in your hand, geckos and all that kind of stuff, right? But here is a lizard you don't want to be bitten by. I watched an episode of Coyote Peterson, who is a wildlife video filmmaker, deliberately getting bit by a Gila monster. And
oh, wait, is that the guy that gets bitten by all sorts of different... Yeah, he's crazy. Wait, is this what a Gila monster is? I've never heard of it.
He was put out for hours just from a bite, from its saliva going into you.
I've never heard of it.
Absolutely bizarre. This thing, like, is I don't want to come across one, but unbelievable. You guys have these things in your country. It's amazing, and I know they live mostly in the desert, so not a place where you would likely encounter them. Very, very cool. Number 8. When I was in North Carolina and walking the woods, one thing people said I should actually pay attention for and watch out for on the floor are rattlesnakes. You don't want to be bitten by a rattlesnake. They will put you down very quickly. Thankfully, I never saw one.
Yo, bro, America has a crazy vast range of dangerous animals, bro. It is actually really cool, though. Like, even though they are very dangerous and they could potentially hurt you, it's cool, man. It is cool.
I have never indeed seen one in my life, only on TV. And they look terrifying. They look like they are not afraid of humans in the slightest.
Right.
And they've got such a powerful bite of venom that will put a full-grown man down.
At least they warn you.
And then you have cottonmouths, which, as I understand it, I don't know, but apparently, and I was told this when I was on the tour of the bayou, a cottonmouth will be much worse and will put you out of action in minutes.
Oh, really?
They actually do, thinking about it, have a poisonous snake in Scotland. It's an adder, and if you get bit by it, you could get hospitalised, but very, very unlikely to be killed. But not like a rattlesnake. You don't want to be bitten by that, or a cottonmouth.
Wait, do we get adders in the UK then? Because, like, bro, they can easily go from Scotland to UK. Just a little trip.
And then thinking about it, down in Florida, for example, you've got those big python things that will literally, like, restrict you. Boa constrictor. I think they're not native, but nonetheless, a lot of them exist in Florida. We're getting to the really dangerous things now. Okay. Number 9. Apparently the animal that is responsible for the most casualties in America's national parks, like the Yellowstone National Park, are the bison. For me, a bison is something that is totally mythical because this is one of the animals I forget that you got all the time as well. But I absolutely love bison. And if you know me, you guys know I like cowboys and stuff, bro. And like bisons, they show up a lot on cowboy games, cowboy movies, cowboy shows. Bro, look at it, man. Look at it. It is cool.
It is so cool, bro.
Something that is totally mythical because I've never seen
Like
one
an
before. We don't have
armored
bison
cow.
here. But then you see these kind of cowboy and western films with the bison.
Yeah.
But then you see bison and all the movies from America, and you think that thing looks like a truck.
It's so
You
cool.
don't want to be run over by it. And apparently they do the most damage in the national parks in America. Bison, presumably quite aggressive, especially if they've got young.
Oh, really?
One whisk of that head, at full
got a
charge
big
into a
head.
person, and you're a goner. But anyway, we're now down to the most dangerous
Number
animal.
10.
The most dangerous animal
Has
in
to be
America
moose.
is the deer.
Yeah, there.
This is something we can actually relate to in Scotland because one big animal we do have in Scotland
And in
in
England.
large numbers is deer. We've got a lot of deer. The stags in particular have got the big horns, the
Right.
antlers rather. The stags in particular have big antlers, and when they are in mating season, they can get quite rowdy.
Uh-oh.
Your friends?
Oh, shit. Oh, yo. Oh, yo. Hey, back away,
You're
bro.
still very unlikely to come a cropper with the antlers of deer, although that is possible. They have killed people before. But in America, as in
To be fair, listen, if you're going to put in like cars hitting deers as well on the roads, they're definitely number one for killings.
Scotland, they kill thousands and thousands of people every year because they are stupid and they will jump out in front of your car last minute. They are responsible for more deaths than any other wildlife in America, by far.
Hey, deer. What? Hey, listen, deers. Pass the message around in your fields, bro, about cars. Like, you guys need to learn about cars. Stop jumping out in front of cars, bro.
The humble deer. I love a bit of venison myself, but who knew they were getting their own back out there on mass scale? Because if a full-grown deer jumps out at you and you're going 60 mile an hour,
Yeah, man.
it's trouble. Driving in the Scottish Highlands, I've actually seen lots of deer jump out in front of me.
Oh,
I've had to swerve
really?
a few times, and I've run over a baby Bambi deer, right? It came out last minute. I had nowhere to go. It went right under the car. Boom, it was dead. But I can see how, as in America, in Scotland, they are very dangerous, right? They come out at you, and there's nothing you can do. So the most dangerous...
Well, isn't that what they say to you? I'm pretty sure, well, in the UK anyway, I'm pretty sure when you do all your like driving tests and stuff, I haven't had it for years and years. So I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure they tell you, if an animal jumps out in front of your car, instead of swerving, you just have to keep going forward. I know the majority of people are going to swerve. I'm going to swerve because I like animals too much, bro. And it would actually kill me if I ran over and killed an animal. But you're meant to just go forward, bro.
Animal in America, apparently. There you go. Of all those crazy, scary animals that I talked about, the deer is the worst one. Guys, I wanted to talk about this because a lot of...
Crazy. You guys got alligators and bears, bro, and deer is the number one most dangerous. That's crazy to think about. Really good video. Enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know which one of these animals you guys have encountered and stuff, and like what you have to do in that situation. Let me know that in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. If you guys want to check me out there, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.